Hello, boys and girls, tudo bem com vocês? I hope you're well. In today's video, we are going to be talking about reading strategy number 4. This is what we are going to discuss. In our Estrategias de Leitura 4, we are going to be discussing about palavras similares in inglês e português, or similar words in English and Portuguese, and suffixes and suffixes. Okay, what do these words mean? Palavras similares, or cognate, or suffixes. What are they? Why are they important to help us increase our vocabulary and to make us speak Portuguese better? So all these questions are going to be answered today. So let's start with palavras cognatas, or cognate words. So palavras cognatas, or cognates, are words in two languages that share a similar meaning, spelling, and pronunciation. So you may encounter words in English that are very similar to the Portuguese language because they have the same root. So basically, they are written similarly, and the pronunciation can be quite similar. I have presented here in our slides a little list of words in Portuguese and English, so you can have an idea what I'm talking about. So to do this exercise, I am going to repeat every word in Portuguese twice. Well, since you are an English speaker, um, you will you will keep your own language, but I will help you with the Portuguese words. Okay, so we go: área, área; aroma, aroma; bateria, bateria; capital, capital; causa, causa; cheque, cheque; data, data; especial, especial; famoso, famoso; figura, figura; fino, fino; fone, fone; fotocópia, fotocópia; frase, frase; história, história; hotel, hotel; igual, igual; momento, momento; nação, nação; perfume, perfume; plástica, plástica; problema, problema; professor, professor; rádio, rádio; raro, raro; rosa, rosa; saco, saco; telefone, telefone; televisão, televisão; zero, zero. So, as I discussed with you, Portuguese and English, they share some cognates, some words that are very similar. So in this exercise, I would like you to find for me all the cognates. So I have listed here some examples, and I would like you to think a little bit and write down these words. So I have the words dançar, nadar, artes, fotografia, cinema, rock, cozinhar, ler, futebol, TV, política, pintar, teatro, viajar, redes sociais, museus, samba, chocolate, ópera, praia, esportes. This exercise is going to be very interesting because you will then spot all these little words. It's very easy. So remember, it's always important to keep in mind um, the importance of cognate words because they are very similar to the English language. So stay tuned, pay attention to the way people speak, and try to embrace these words into your vocabulary. Okay? And don't be afraid to use them. in your communication skills. Now we are going to talk about touch base on the second topic called suffixes or suffixes. Um, what is a suffix? According to this little definition that I put there for you, it says that it's a small part added to the end of a word that changes the meaning of a word. What I'm trying to say is it's basically a syllable or a group of words that I add to the end of one word and form um, a different word. Yeah, let's think as an example. Let's think in English, okay? Let's think about the words like friend, okay? If I add ship to the word friend, I have a totally different word. And the same thing applies to Portuguese, como friend, amigo, friendship, amizade, okay? Um, to the verb, we have the verb graduate, graduar, or graduation, graduação. Are you with me? Are you following my train of thoughts? So I have jogar, to play, or player, jogador, the person who plays. Okay? What I'm going to do now in this part of the video is try to provide an extensive, I am sorry, yes, an extensive list of helpful tips to help you make these comparisons between English and Portuguese. So that's why I am talking to you about suffixes, because suffixes are important. They are a great tip to help in word formation in the Portuguese language. Okay, so here is how it works. Let's say, for example, um, normally words, I'm going to explain this first, the idea with the first list of words, and then you follow my train of thoughts with the rest of the words that I'm going to present throughout the video. Let's say, for example, words ending act. Act in Portuguese can become ato or eto. For example, fact is fato, compact, compacto, object, objeto, intel, intellect is intellecto. Okay? So the same thing goes for second word. Words ending in ed, we add ado or ada, depending on the circumstances. So we say interested, interessado, intimidated, intimidada, specialized, especializado. Number three, ant. If the word in English ends in ant or ent, we might have to add anchi, enchi, or ento into the word in Portuguese, like immigrant, imigrante, intelligent, intelligente, talent, talento, temperament, temperamento. An normally becomes ão in Portuguese. So passion, paixão, connection, conexão, opinion, opinião. Number five, able. So hábil, it becomes hábil or évil. For example, incredible, incrível, plausible, plausível, responsible, responsável. Number six is the word shan. Shan would be in Portuguese são. São, like emotion, emoção, communication, comunicação, information, informação, resolution, resolução. Number seven are normally words ending se, se in English. It becomes sia or sa in Portuguese. So violence, violência, elegance, elegância, police, polícia, force, força. Number eight, words ending ci in Portuguese becomes cia in ci in English becomes cia in Portuguese. So democracy, democracia, aristocracy, aristocracia, efficiency, eficiência. Number nine, words ending in ty, it becomes dade in Portuguese. So university, universidade, calamity, calamidade, density, densidade. society, sociedade. Number 10, S becomes eso in Portuguese. So example, congress, congresso, process, processo, excess, excesso. F-H-I becomes FIA in Portuguese. So photography, fotografia, philosophy, filosofia. Number 12, phone becomes phone. So telephone, telefone, saxophone, saxophone, megaphone, megaphone. Number 13, words ending edge becomes gen, gen in Portuguese. So image, imagem, message, mensagem, dosage, dosagem, savage, selvagem. Number 14, the words ending in gy become gia, like allergy, alergia, technology, tecnologia. Number 15, ism. Words ending in ism becomes ismo in Portuguese, like consumerism, consumismo, tourism, turismo, magnetism, magnetismo. Number 16, words ending ist becomes ista in Portuguese. So specialist, especialista, tourist, turista, activist, ativista. Number 17, li. Words ending ly in English becomes mente in Portuguese. So especially, especialmente, initially, inicialmente, gradually, gradualmente. Ment, so becomes mento in Portuguese. So moment, momento, parliament, parlamento, investment, investimento. Number 19, words generally ending in al becomes o, like internal, interno, political, political, biological, biológico, mystical, místico. Well, we're nearly getting to the end of it. Number 20 is us becomes oso, like courageous, corajoso, mysterious, misterioso, nervous, nervoso. Normally words ending in or in English becomes ro in Portuguese, like center, centro, meter, metro, filter, filtro. Easy, isn't it? 22. Words ending in shen become são in Portuguese, like session, sessão, mission, missão, television, televisão, and permission, permissão. And 23 are words ending ure or becomes ura or uro, like the words culture is cultura, figure, figura, temperature, temperatura, future, futuro. Yeah, 24. 24 is ut becomes uto, like absolute, absoluto, attribute, attributo, or minute becomes minuto. Okay? Whoa. And yeah, we finally got to the end of this little presentation that I had for you. But let's summarize here. That was the purpose of this lesson. First of all, to demonstrate that there are some words that are grammatically called cognate, and they are similar to the English language, so we can trust them as our great friends. And secondly, the importance of suffixes and how we can make comparisons between those little suffixes between English and Portuguese to speed up our process of acquiring more vocabulary. I really do hope you enjoyed this little reading strategy lesson, and I hope you apply it in your day-to-day activities. You know, if you have your questions, please don't be afraid to approach me and ask them. Okay? Um, so I look forward to seeing you guys in our next video lesson. And yeah, study hard. Vamos falar português. Vamos! Tchau, tchau.